Hello everyone, this is day 2 of our fasting series. Day 2 of our fasting series, and I'm just going to read the scripture to us to encourage us, to guide us as we go forward on this journey. And that scripture is in Isaiah chapter 58 verse 6. Actually, Isaiah 58 verse 6 to 14 give us a very comprehensive account of why as Christians we should fast. But I'm just going to speak on verse 6 today, and then subsequent days I'll pick up on the other verses in Isaiah 58. So let's read Isaiah 58 verse 6. It says, "Is this not the fast that I have chosen, to loose the bonds of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, to let the oppressed go free, that you break every yoke?" And so if you look at that verse, 4 things stands out. Number 1, it says to loose the bonds of wickedness. Number 2, to undo heavy burdens. Number 3, to let the oppressed go free. And number 4, to break every yoke. Right? I believe this can function in 2 ways. Number 1, fasting can enhance a believer to have the capacity to minister those 4 things to anyone who needs to be loosed from every bond of wickedness, to be free from heavy burdens, to help the oppressed go free, and to break yoke in the life of someone that needs it. Right? So that's what fasting can do for a believer. It can give a believer the capacity to do those 4 things for someone else. Number 2, if a believer finds himself or herself in such instance that needs freedom from all those 4 things, fasting can also help. Right? This can help us to live freely. Fasting can help us to live freely. Right? That's what Isaiah 58 verse 6 is saying to us. And if you look at the ministry of Jesus in Luke chapter 4, immediately Jesus finished fasting, the Bible records that the devil came to tempt him. But after the temptation, if you look at what follows afterwards, it was like Jesus began to do those 4 things that Isaiah 58 verse 6 listed for us. Let's look at the scripture. From verse 17 to 20, Jesus came in Luke chapter 4, 17 to 20. Jesus proclaimed and said, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon him, because he has anointed him to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, to proclaim the recovery of sight to the blind." He says to set at liberty those who are oppressed. Now, if you look further down in verse 33, Jesus did cast out a demon, or cast a demon from a man who was possessed with demon. Number 1, look further down a little bit more. Jesus healed the mother-in-law of Peter, who was sick with fever. Right? Bible records that at sunset in verse 40 to 41, right? I actually like to read that verse 40 to 41 to us. It says, "When the sun was setting, and those who had any that were sick with various diseases brought them to him, and he laid his hands on every one of them and healed them." Verse 41, "And demons also came out of many, crying out and saying, 'You are the Christ, the Son of God.' And he rebuked them, did not allow them to speak, for they knew that he was the Christ." If you go to Matthew chapter 4, Matthew almost recorded the similar account of what Jesus did when he finished fasting. So we can say clearly from scripture, even though Isaiah more or less prophesied it, Jesus in his lifetime fulfilled that prophecy. And I believe that we believers today can engage the power of fasting, number 1, to set anyone free from all oppression of the devil, or if a believer finds himself undergoing any form of oppression, fasting can help. You see, so Isaiah clearly tells us that what fasting can do. And so I encourage you that as we fast, engage this power properly and be free from all oppression of the devil. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.